So, in this video, I'll talk about 23 characteristics of Captain America and how it pertains to what I'm doing in your image game. Remember, image, I mage scrambled, I game scrambled, and anagram. Also, I'll go over some of the things they're doing to me so you understand how much they're provoking me and how much they're changing the way I look and how it pertains to the image game. So, first of all, Captain America is a good point of reference for one of the ideas. They just got three ideas, kind of Captain America, police, military, propaganda, three main ideas. The other one is a kind of nerd like Bezos or something that they're trying to do things in a way where it's easy for them to get hot chicks and so on and so forth, easier than it is already, as they have a lot of money and they're a very popular group in society, in a sense, at least when they're older, and they've been working to make them more popular in high school. Okay, and also the kind of tall British guys and so on and so forth, kind of European royals and so on and so forth. All right. So Captain America's attributes. Okay, now keep in mind, when you break them down, okay, I'm not trying to insult him, it's just how it is. Okay, first of all, he's shallow, he's cornyish, he's unwise, okay, he's foolish, he's robot for the state-like, he's cliche, he's prettyish, he's slimy, right? His sweatsuit, we see him running and doing physical activity, so he's wearing some kind of suit that we associate with getting hot and sweaty. He's palish, okay, pale and sickly, okay. I can't read number 10, so I'm going to have to skip over it. All right. He's a symbol of white supremacy, okay. He's a terrorist in his own right. It's kind of like white society saying, hey, why can't you be like him? Okay, these are the real citizens, and you know better than to take them on, kind of thing. It's subtle, but it's there. Right? Subtly terrorist in his own right. Okay, he's a golden boy of a racist era, right? He looks like those guys in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s kind of thing, right? So it's association. Okay, he's a symbol of sexual control and state coercion, right? It says, hey, stay away from these chicks, you're bad for them, but he's good for them, right? And it's corny, it's theater-like, we see through it, we know they're just trying to make it so guys like that get the hot chicks, and the righteous, less than handsome guy, and the more decent and less trickery-filled, less guilty guy doesn't. Okay. Is the good rapist, bad rapist psychology, right? He said, hey, this guy's a good guy, but this type of guy coerces women and rapes them and so on and so forth. It's a long story why that is. If you think about it, you'll see why I'm right. 16, he gaslights people, the propaganda theater connections. He's childish, he's gullible, right? He's stupid enough to say, and the symbol of America, and America's so great, right? It's like a flag-waving person. There's that association. He's a corny leader, okay? There's gay associations there. Unfairness, the white privilege kind of trap he represents. He's police-like. And Batman is his other side. So N-word, the N-word they call a derogatory term for black people, has to do with gear, right? The Romans wore armor, the English knight and so on and so forth, where Africans are associated with spears and so on and so forth. That's where it goes in his technology in general, the musket and so on and so forth. So Batman has armor on, and he's kind of his shadow self of Superman, not Superman, of Superman too, but of Captain America. Okay, just like we see with Magneto, right? This dualism, the New Age kind of thinking, where Magneto is the evil alter ego of Professor X in X-Men. So the kind of dark, serious, not playing around, mean, kind of occult-like dark side of Captain America can be seen as Batman. Okay, if you think about it, you'll see what I mean. Now, animus, the word for animation means spirit. They say that's the spirit, and of course, it's animo, and I mate, I on is Iunu, Heliopolis, Ra's cult center, where Joseph in the Bible married Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, the high priest of Ra. Okay, so let's just shoot through what they're doing to me now. All right, so basically, they're fuming, poisoning me, drugging me, changes the way I looks, and changes what areas I'm likely to go, where I'm likely to go. When you start looking different, you don't feel comfortable going to certain places. They're also doing some things to my car to create that effect remotely, okay? More than, I don't think the mechanic is very much in on it, probably is, but it's mostly done remotely with technology. Okay, they want the double think, confuse, abuse, and use, okay? Okay, they cause me to look more gayish and ugly and less healthy, less attractive. Okay, less masculine in my videos to change my voice. Okay, the car, my car overheats easily, just like my old car, and this is something that is unusual. Didn't start occurring with these cars until this occurred, so they're doing something there. Okay, I had a lot of tire problems. Right tire, right scrambled, right ritual, right Scottish, right York, right this kind of word. They have stress, cause more stress, background stressors, repetitive messages, right? They say take their martial arts. We don't want people to look up to you. They say wherever you go, when you go broke, and they say it's best that you just die, right? So they kind of put into my subconscious to get me to think a certain way. Say, hey, because you didn't do it our way, okay, we want you to stress about where you're going to go and then just die. And I'm not afraid of death. The chemicals on clothes, okay, so they cause me various cancer-like looking things in my body as well to kind of confuse me about whether I have cancer. Is a long story why that is. The bugs and ants, they're doing something that causes these things to come around more. Okay, it's a long story why that is, and how there's a lot of information out there that they do these things. Okay, they made it so I had to use hand soap in the shower and not not hand soap, liquid soap and not hand soap. Okay, they limited what things I can use, like deodorant and so on and so forth, right? So OB, right? Odor, right? They're BO, backwards body odor. They play stupid wordplay games like that, and they put it in mental health. This is typical cult thinking, magic spells, Masonic wordplay, kind of immature hazing kind of stuff. Kind of Riddler, Jokers, popular culture. It's well established, but they like to pretend in mental health that if you think that that's what's going on, you think they're sending you hidden messages that you're mentally ill. It's a complete joke. They're way off. You can tell by how I'm breaking this down. I broke down Captain America, that I pay attention to details. Anyway, and I make sure to get it right. So the glasses, right? G, lasses, G being the earth deity. I'm fumed at night, right? This goes back to the image, right? I look different wearing glasses, fumed and poisoned, than I do with my martial arts spirit. They keep me from doing martial arts, and it changes the way I look and my mannerisms and so on and so forth. And they're doing something with technology there as well. So they edit my pictures and videos. They change my walk and mannerisms. Okay, some people think I look more desirable still. Okay, it's interesting why this has to do with how much you resent rich people. If you resent that life's a bitch, you resent rich people, you don't think they deserve to have money. There's a lot of paths that lead you to resent rich people. So you see me looking more sane and logical and fair. Some people think I'm more desirable than they are. This is part of why they keep me out of Santa Cruz, which is a kind of a beach town for those of you who don't know, because there's guys in nice cars, guys showing off their bodies surfing. They don't want people to see me and say, hey, this guy has it together. Those guys are some weird pinky in the brain weirdos, okay? Corny Collins, Shallow Hal types. All right, so they guilt trip me. There's awkward silences. There's threats. There's racist harassment. They insult all races and they provoke me, and they change my pictures in a way that says fire back. If the Klan was provoking you and everyone was helping them, for example, you would feel the need to fire at white people in general and say, hey, you're helping them. Okay, boom. Same with the gay community, the Jews, token minorities, what have you. Thank you.